for always having time and then honoring our invitation for a national discourse. I'm Solo Boko. There were issues to discuss, but minima they say if you've been following the vetting of the justices to the Superior Court, I don't know if there are any issues, and there are some few or Okasa for one say topic.
But that's Janet. No crowd say so far largely so good. If we say we no a travesty of justice. Justice is here appointed. Also by now. Dodona or Supreme Court. Or for me to say then it's a jail.
The name resonates. Ubia wire law, I
mean beyond academic field, the judge the rulings, judgments. Is so sound say utu say efienyan sa no ye adwuma ene law no ye adwuma enti wo say ni pass anu a obebusa won say na all this wa yemfa ne nko Supreme Court so no obi fi say okọ no no na adwene ye ntumi ntonti no ye ma ne nko ho biara me fi say na we prove no ho so ye friend say appointment committee utie no a na ko so lecture wo mukura because a lot of them there no one students such as Jamefe very long very astute no so omo abom homodin omo ko the only thing I disagree with some of the answers are omo making for instance just bridesmen as some say
China
mongo kan baby o man nso appointment committee here Chinese and Sanya Casu we had the money and answer we money. Short as here. Now ye makwa someone to Mokasa now here Institute of Languages.
I mean
court interpreters
you get them.
Yeah, Obi so adwuma no obi akosu ade so babe church say mo man ni di na adwuma ho. Afeni ye be jam akosu Chinese how many years am we be so wi answer.
Now grofo ye mpese ye de omo bakra na ombese.
Abese o ti ase.
Ye papa me omo.
Enye wo di ze mu na wa jeli no. Jail in Chinese and I na share and I believe say Wamokwa Omo Mano Ehuni here okay. And Unqua and so far so good.
Janet, I don't know any issue be a or matter you'd want to begin discussion with before and say are picky and topics.
But my main chair Solomon and Suso, my main chair PMP for more share and a pay and a telephone na.
Solo Sugu party no more for
na mama see who need certificate I will see who babe even treasurer deputy treasurer one kasa who
la party wow the president wow the youth organizer wow the secretary
na solo
send solo kasa no ho se o mo see ignorant omunya party no bia se omo nim say party e wo constitution and according to the constitution before we be electoral commission kura be ma provisional certificate you must have all your leadership in place and they will call those leaderships to verify and it's not only leadership of national executives so when him say PMP ye free PNC 12 regions ne di ye chief free 12 regions. Something like PNC for almost elections, no. Ntimi near some of the regions. Sisi Bernard Mona wa court say when the flag bearer of PNC because they could not conduct elections in some of the places because almost yenye munipa ye PMP for. Inti wuti ha na eya obi mu sie mu.
What's your friend say?
Solo Jan.
Small question.
Debbie, don't answer him. Don't answer him.
She asema onimshi. Onimshi. Mimi ko obuasi. Me this what to call Shark FM and now my friend again.
Shaft FM.
Me executive na call Shaft FM.
Oh, okay.
No mo see omo pe some of your executives no mo dia. Wo yeah maybe I'm not a friend to you. And maybe we a friend to PNC ni obecho won because o person ye na
ya solo dia wa woni pa
me ba because at times you can na hear me nwanwa won leave me mini Miss Alanchimantin ko elections are not me beat me enya mi mami ka absent bi ntire o me nya this no I am a force to contend with. Me contenders here way what
John
is
Dramani
Mahama and Ndindi Senkwa.
Are you telling me
and Bagumia and me contenders.
If you are contesting John Alan Chamati will be beating.
No, any drum Alan Chamati, Anka, me, the NT Mahama, be a president, no, mean contest the enter. I would have put it. Now, when about
me, if you are contested, Anka will be beating.
Oh my God. Now, President Mahama be a president, and Ghana for be shame. Omo be shame nukre. No ma kwa vote ma President Mahama na ba wumi say inti President Mahama na ba President Vice President ba wumi omo ndo omo nyankopon asi say na mini anka mini wu kese yi they would have seen inti mpacho eya mi come contenders amunka movement for change munka he is so concerning
yes
mpacho concerning the course wo court no mi hu mami na omo vetting no
yeah the last person yesterday
they be a about inclusivity a omo nti ase senior midwin enya sa na solo dwin senior oba dwin ye different from senior obema dwin.
She's very brilliant.
Wo hwe senior ne vetting ni course no a enya even the matter of brilliance is the matter of the compassion abadaya owo o hwe say nipa mu bebre wo ko places like social welfare wo ko juvenile court wo ko legal aid na wo ko hwe ma bebre a omo no memma wo omo si omo hwe nkwala no wo ko hwe omo wo court cases a omo ni legal representation na omo frɛ all the Supreme Court judges a awo Ghana ha obi memma no mo obi ba ko pɛ nhwe asɛm we say eye issue. It took that woman say ne hwe ye no hu say ye were problem in this direction nti ye mbomodi na make sure say lawyers omo wi a omo so betima ye national service na omo ye national service a omo betima boa omo wo legal aid omo wo a juvenile court a omo hwehwe legal representation.
This is a very laudable way of the
very laudable mamu sanity because oba senior odwi na senior obema dwi e different santi na esi bibia ye be ye no mayem fofa memma nkwa tu baby na ebeka na omo si at least one woman, especially one woman no obey you to say omo girlfriend na obey you omo downful obi o they just want one woman omo betima control it, not one woman or you competent obi or you competent omo si way or the assembly bre men fa no. That is not how to build a country. Inti me the same me hu oba na and then vetting no se na ekoye no it was all in a good way to build this country called Ghana. And I mean the obema na no kano me suro and na esaye me yese memman mo they bankroll the one anka wo hwe abem say na okan mo bisa wo say Chinese fo a wo say yenti omukasa. You can see that he's trying so hard to please the NDC government. Inti enu me yese wo be ye judge a wo hu wan kasa wo power wo na wo pese wo running under the umbrella of a political party to become something useful. It's very painful. Mini wo kese wo court sisi a they are not asking you a case awuwo omo bisa wo political party awuwo. They will judge you according to which political party this cause that we don't have. Look, omo ye brave, honest and truthful. You won't find them in the course nowadays. Something na media me want me case me di be call ahimfufuo no nchen eye ana mi obi mu di ko shrines ena di ekeka ho enu ye because ohono mu nukro
Janet Nabila. Anyway, making a submission preliminary comment. Yen share with the CLOSSAG issue. Isaac Bampadu, Executive Secretary CLOSSAG. Akache CLOSSAG for more birth and death registry. So be anko nationwide strike. Why? Because I say acting registrar, Mr. Samuel Adobuchi. What can I say Samuel Adobuchi? CLOSSAG ya call strike say na appointment in ye illegal into your company. Now the issue is that you say kwen ofaso ni amount for more workers, and that is by CLOSSAG. Edimini nkrofo nti pamno twamno CLOSSAG for more better debt omo enko strike. And then again, Oma catch government say by the end of this month, if agreement on the government are called, one shall say so implement here, total shutdown CLOSSAG. And you name CLOSSAG or more constitute CLOSSAG. Question is, how will superior and no kasa if you are not happy with data? Does it call for a strike? That is one. Then on the flip side, are they being fair to the government, or is the government itself is not reading in between the lines to know that government is continuing, and so whatever you come to meet, you need to, as a matter of urgency, quickly roll it out or implement? Do you have to wait for them to threaten a strike? Solo, mention also.
If it's closer, the same way, no. A match I do about nothing. A almost person blackmail abano.
Wow.
Yes. If you say, memory if it's a brown 1.8 butcher. Yes. Almost strike.
Mm-hmm.
Strike, you know. That kind of club be real.
No, people have forgotten about the strike.
What was their reason?
Is it also not because of the role they play? Sebi, but the frequency with which people go to the offices because they're better and dead, as opposed to it be a hospital or it be a school in Tina as a Ghana for them fire. But Sebi, none can you pay one can be fire.
No, I bet and dead. Almost role here very
crucial. I know.
Conform with break up a passport.
Yes.
Yakopacho Kransana, a big crowd, one have a madam, dear.
Yes.
Sort yes, anti a but Ujina flimsy excuses so called striker and father.
Okay.
She said, the nurse is for Yana, Yamubi catch up, said your Moy and Mube Gumo Association forever. I buy me so conditions of service and Yanas all common striker. Your timing, no timing is so key in the opposite comfortable. Yes, oh, sorry, yeah. I buy the constitution any diguma. Constitution and Article 195. Emma Omanpenino to me or the appointed public servants and as a civil servant. So I say. Now, Oko kind a Bevan death for Nankasa Act and Act 1027 now. There is nowhere a tresse Omanpeni ever appoint to be a in the panel in this or political background. There's nowhere. Bikutoma you are. What I will say. The president shall, in accordance with Article 195 of the Constitution, appoint the registrar. The president, in appointing a person as the registrar, the president, in appointing a person as the registrar, have regard to the relevant academic qualification, experience, and knowledge of the person in civil registration.
Okay.
Such as here, and to where the academic background, your knowledge of the field and your friend is saying. Experience. And this all man penny appoint to be a that's also more nipa background or political. And no, where does it find expression? In the act and in the constitution. No. Now nipa now appoint because so no political.
Yes.
One of them is a president mama or NDC. And the NDC no go appoint. You be so appoint me movement ni. Me so movement in a buy ya. If you appoint one more, if you so between my day, based on that, and I'll call strike. To call strike, we are already what the guy expressive views. I won't pay the panasem. Chechire, over Sabe catcher me say, or name go for Casaya, over the majority. Omubo Casa Croya, Croy Nipana car, and Yakasa Papa. Nipa Croy, Omubo Nip, assume a now Bentin, Yakasa Chireno. Mugu. Afterthought, they want to find every ways and means to get the gentleman out of the place. Now, senior, the teacher of mine. Are they closer for Omontuaba? And what are they talking about? I know Munya about all. Nearly Nippon is a CLOSSAG Act and Beth and death for act, a tresse or by what the ABC Dinaya Juma, Wafumumra, and Nontino Bisu Fumumra. An appropriate place in the order back court and ameboa. Yeah, Casa, I wolf from Mrawi, near Ginambra, so dear and Hodma. And yes, all Baba catcher and say, why, what will be Ancasa, who determines our dear friend Casapapa? Maybe to be a bambody okay. Mr. Mijin said the walking one Casa yen through over chassis. Me and yes, sir. Sa click system no. Where become, no one who need pay your barber show, no money not bogega say, you know. You are not concerned about how you improve the birth and death. Amen. And can you put if you work with that? Now can the vital stars ya taking enough in your you a birth certificate. And they will now pay death certificate as a cocaine. I know you are not bothered about that. You are bothered about say Obino Bianca say I don't know or concern. Hey, or Jesse Matis will be a person striking. You strike. I don't have a problem. most strike that's all man you be quit my team. But when you reason enough reason also so at the strike. Afterthought, yes, a first one no. Uncle, you know, they want to find a way on best answer aqua strike in the view. Now, me going forward, no, I was a my number and you shame so strike a Bianca.
Hey.
For that period, no. Now one year, that's all you had money, Jaka.
Of course.
Now, say, yeah, Baba, Yamra, a just a strike out if you see a Jaka. What's and that's why my incentive people must go on strike. Yeah, fashion. Send a bear answer will be better. May sacrifice it.
When you saw sacrifice it, and move to say, sacrifice my salary to do.
Excuse me, I funeral allowance. No, be the cost strike. Height and debt, no be a just cost strike. 13 months allowance, what just cost strike. Then you pay won't go ya. No, my bass or more pay, you pay we are from one in Chom. Is that the way you want to build this country? Bampo, what track CLOSSAG, me yeah, you bampo, and says I bear pan wabama about civil service.
But is it not also instructive that Abain Sawoba, not their agreement? So I'm looking at the second leg of WOHO issue because they have told the government that Omoni Abain Aqua agreement.
Yes.
Just like nurses and midwives, Omodi. And say Abain Shasese Ofulu.
Yes.
Government has not done it as at now. If government does not, the next 2 weeks they are hitting.
Go and engage government. Many problem.
My engagement say that was the previous
administration OTI.
Oh, it was not paid, but government is continuing.
My main country, you maybe SC 2024, and I may politics near time. And I said never again must we have a coup for those type of administration in this country. Because in the election year, offer nurses any CLOSSAG no mom can you know. Now come ya catch will say MPP who say Omulusu election no as far back as January of 2024. So we you know, Edian yen set traps in the next administration and your bar will be tomorrow. Now I am popular.
Into women united traps.
Of course, your mom could do 2 more nurses. Now, and young one was a CLOSSAG money a buying cogitum. In the case of the nurse, no, Omuji 2 year share professional association of psychiatric nurses at Chisamonko court. And already assembled the court. And almost said that delay implementation, I did Omuji 2 May no. And implementation in July no.
Yeah.
Almost said that mark at 7 court to January of 2025.
Yeah.
And Omuji. Send a bear buy no. Because election year, would you have grown industrial arrest bar? Well, you should vote. And you be no look at CLOSSAG. I don't know CLOSSAG, they are implementing. They are buying for rubber. Yeah, budget here, expected revenue, expected expenditure. And the says he can't do what? Who bet me a strike? Who we are seeing here? I buy one to only President Mamma only get be on home. And you know me no pay me buy and show I'm with your mamma at 2 year tree and you be a bit me a call mine and you tree obiaka. So if you don't have it, you can't give what you don't have.
Of course.
And Baba said the Bayer Munyam better implementation. Say, I had nearly far a bed budget. Don't forget, so about that, and also the call IMF. So away.
Yes.
And another IMF program, no, there is a ceiling as to the expenditure. I'll be trying. Aye. Munyam Moya Wama. A son is some Nipona Mopes and Cobab, Mwamuni Bob said Bev and there to her. Mubenda Kwana Modia Bohonomo, Makosua Yedia Mopena, Amasono. Modi call the striker, and you know, here we be on the name.
Okay, Janet, how serious is this issue?
This in Ghana, as I say, building institutions rather than political persons in the country. You sure your civil service na mainly not for politicians.
Yes.
You civil service biya ebe than politics until President Mahama Baya or started appointing political leaders into the civil service. Ya nkasa ye hu die politics aye Ghana sisi amene wuti he. Politics asay bibia awokrum. Say obi wa power na even omo dinishe juma biswa na obi ba na owo the right qualification ne the ka ho a ohwehwe ne party member onni sa qualification na the man ne party member whether MPP or NDC na sa na omo ye politics ye di politics asay Ghana ama Ghana bibia ye basa inti President Mahama ba ya oka say o di resetting ba no na ye from the PMP ye hwe say resetting no is to make sure that Ghana becomes a better place than the way it was when he came and ye hu say oba ye asema obe accuse MPP of committing Sisia o committee the same things MPP committee ya Ghana for si yempemu bi omonko no enu na NDC for ba ya omudi sa shoes no hye na yebeka omuti ma yenka enye NDC MPP for ne kofa obi wo what kura Ghana Education Service na oye on free civil service omu ne kofa no a na Ghana Education Service for si omu mpenu a NDC for sorry ya omu yiye MPP for say de mu yiye no mu be say civil service ena de keka ho ena President Mahama ba ya onhu say oyiye NDC MPP for a Ghana for si ye no kre de mu yiye de enye munko nti ye hwehwe aban fufuro a obeba onye too political obema Ghana afa ne tuma papa adifra the ede na ehu wonim die nti a President Mahama yes ade no or can say maybe or the politicians koguma omo be prevent omo from going to strike and ade keka ho but you cannot be able to infiltrate our civil service with politicians to be able to do your bidding for you because civil service are more powerful than that. Ena CLOSSAG for the omo ke krampo u kanya wo be hu se omo ka se na papa no enye enewo omo ni labor minister atenasi akasa na labor minister the road map omo se we ni we anemeye labor minister wonye ye enu no omo sisi omo ko strike no because they were expecting the labor minister to speak to the man so that obe hu say civil service different from political power. You cannot bring your political power into the civil service. Mikrampo say both civil service and public service. Ma politicians are bejia boso to say like anka ye wo a robust civil service and public service. Now we have a politician. Ma ye wo minister. Wa ba be fa ministry no. Untimi nye hio. Because me ye director na minim die fata. Now ube make a say no, that's not how we do it. This is how it's supposed, because you are supposed to guide the minister. The minister should not be guiding you. Na minister no onu onim die. Enye ne on the party ba power mudi ne bae. Enti onim hwi. Don't watch the minister to see what the minister can do. Give the minister directions as how to the ministry is supposed to run.
But and you can't do that. You can't do that because we are operating an executive system. And so directions come from the top. If you, the civil servant, would want to you would want to chart a pattern, which the executive way, bra. Because the executive, yes, I understand. You are the core functions of the services. All the services will be our core function. But the direction is from the top.
When them say every ministry were rules and regulations plus constitution of how they should do things.
Agreed.
Enti minister ba na mimi ye chief director. Minim ye constitution. Na wo party were all programs are omo be establishing under the ministry. It must go in line with how the things are listen. So we have to educate you. Enti wontimi wi sika bia. Sika ba say yenim. O mpacho we ne ba ye. Enti how are we doing it? It's a meeting. We do everything at a board and me see Ghana for ye wo omo do Ghana na omo ye dwuma na sa ye politicians omo ba be dane demigods sisi obi ye minister na wo hu se okọ ministry ni so all the directors omo nyina akọ hokoye konkonsan agino favor.
But how do you respond to and someone Crawford said even those in the civil service are more dangerous than the politician because se boni bia be koswa without them enkoso
minim something na me see anka omo ye omo dwuma ye Ghana then what problem of this magnitude because the politician comes and go the civil servant remains. It is civil servant no dia WOHO constant as the northern star no anka oye ni dwuma ye Ghana be kwenenim. But omu krampo ye politician to say na mika about the court no. Instead of say onim say rules and regulations ni ye say no. Minister ne ba omu ne bua minister no say ye be yes say anye sika ye be ko say inti they are giving the minister directions that will not help in building a better Ghana for us and our unborn generation to come. Inti dia mika no say sa omu strike ya omu si omu koyi. Eye no kure say omu ne labor minister no tenase no omu kasa ya road map labor minister can say meye we around this time. Omu si on ye e na on kan hwe nkyire omu. Inti sisi a omu ko strike. E na je wuka eye no kure omu pe papa na asem because papa no onu oka say maybe senior politicians mu ya omu ba we nye political position. It has been held by the civil servants for some time now. Inti omu nim senior omu ye omu juma. Inti wo bana President Mahama ma opportunity a obi a wonkwa na wuti ho. Remember say omu ka hunu directors no omu nyina ya back mu. So you are alone. Inti we are alone no. Di omu pe bia no number ye. Me krampo I will feel uncomfortable being there because you are now in the midst of wolves and they are just watching you. Wunnim na wudi wunai kobo abo na omu say we and the ekeka ho. Because the way Senate so local, it is not something I say unfanko strike. Minister can say we and a minister antimin can. Ebani saying I say unfa we strike. To me, dear, that's right. I don't think that it should come on. That's number one. Then the whole of CLOSSAG, they said that the government muka bibi and have they spoken to government? What have they done about it? Omunye bibi na they be strike no. It's good say yebe boamo eya mo pese mo ko strike senior kano. It's not say sikano da ho omu betima akukuru adiabe ma. We don't have the money. See our government no sorry or see or levy betumo so and see yem pini. Sisi a wo yi di levi no enti nisika wo hifa de bia eya o mutena meeting no mo bi so mo hu say ye kwaji pa wo yi anka enji ye na eya na ye ji ye na ye because trouble no dosun but me krampo me dream say once in a while president befa civil servants ni public say at the country now mo for 5 months say mu de mu ye in charge mu ntia ni pankatwa na omusu asori ye demonstration ati omu maybe omu be who say running the country is not easy.
Thank you. Well, you back next topic which has to do with the year MPP. You go when you go into MPP, I make us say and there was a meeting I almost say Yami Aduma 31st January 2026 and on elections for Omo flag bearer. And then in that meeting, chairman intimi anko because the family the letter by say ne home fano ntimi ntimi. 2, there's another letter about sa letter na fi kuntun kunun kofurata ne wife ho. Ka kire Ghana for say ni kunu home fano wa ye surgery. Enu nti 3 months and obetimi ababa. You be can boom na sa conversation but solo box the 2 for me.
No problem say MPP no dey baby do no dey atifria am say
because you are no more with them.
Nyame na America and I say bebre na so mo jai
bebre why
party support grassroots for
because someone set a date
na say mo say mo chim I can for any Brian for so my ready so mo jai party
why
so mo kuku about me
ye cook about me ya set it date 31st January and we cook
bottom up approach and as a top of down approach anyway we are seeing oh my work ye decentralization ye see a bottom up ye be free as ye ho ye dia kwa ko do so him fan one dey see dan ya wo ye ya no akwa ko or the chance that go so start see free so ba from who TV way
the breaking within the party now a year flag bearership KKK ye on fewer don't you think things will be smooth sailing.
Na what the nkofo yi delegacy a na no ekoto abayi papa yi. Eno na akofa oye ne kese ayede abremu a mo party anwen ne se. Wo se wo sa so the same delegacy no akwakoyi ni mo flag bearer. Mo wi anu makwakoto aba no ase nti omo eba no. Omema no mo the same adekromenda. No ni be ya adwuma na. Eno kan bi na Steven team and Guase neighbor, so who sa strategy when you are or see me penning to me penning or me yare. I got in a few home. ever since Okaso.
No.
Papa, no more. Yeah, thank you to no him.
He was part.
All of a sudden, and I say,
Yare wompem.
that
You may
you
see anytime.
media any statement we free. Thank you to no. Abra Kennedy Japan ne abroad you
Okay, so
started
take it break.
also take when you emergency bi akra. But that time no na MPP for so ba be demonstration. Etia talk on no man. So kai. Oba ye bio no nkasa ya. Ano mo hu se National Council yi beba. Ebusuafo de letter bre. Ade we akoda. Ombezom jire se Stephen Ayensu ti won dumi nkasa. Ade no grant interview se me hodo dom. Wa hu sa de na se wi ade na jimi ade na gu. Won dumi ntina se ni asema ne mfo bio wo dwane.
You were a senior member of that party.
Yes.
Now, when you were in opposition,
Yes.
how was it?
Oh, F crack 2 years to election. Yes,
Yes.
free polling station. Near Yen Kakra, near Abbey electoral area coordinators. From electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, near Bay regional executives, near national. If we are near the Akwaku presidential candidate, parliamentary elections. And nona a GO in 2000 would win the election. And no ever win election MR 2016. So what has changed? I just to protect Oraba Umia. But I'm so happy. I want to see Oraba Umia on the ballot again for the second time.
Obo candidate.
Alan Chamanti will beat Oraba Umia hands down.
Obo candidate.
And I know their name. Certainly a political party, mind you. Near your political party.
But you knew you were not political party,
Yes.
yet you went into the battle.
Yes, because you see, we needed to present our candidate. Ombra ballot in this be. Ombra Meshimna Ghana for any day. Who say, oh, movie. Now, ye be a party, ye be nyasa, your friend is a polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, regional executives, national executives, parliamentary candidates. Mind you, ye ko baby on moi. Ye kotuaba. Ye nim say ye more than necessary. Ebebano na yewona so say this time around your parliamentary candidate obe represent your interest our constituency ye benya police station executives on be campaign am a lot of the MPP watch yakoka asemi last year say nkonfo bebre jai party no makomem he was very right the agent nkonfo ntumi ma ye ne side ne say ne enye party and I can tell you the number of nkonfo ye be ko election 2024 on person contest as parliamentary candidates so move say ye know a party to about so be person me dey afafranto no and because also independent obi
no, you can't use the symbol
to mu nyina ne ma o ma be mu bu no mkote I can assure you Henry say what ye we o magu on party
the third force we are talking about
watch out for us
money third force
yeah ye ko no man makromo we are so focused Henry yenim ye pa o now when anu am take so ma take this decision am start say me we white handkerchief no ato machine ato
fa kan ne de rap
kan de ya ka chem say oba ima Professor Angela Ofuriata wo say lawyer for member na de anim ni nyina no say bi o ma makranke o ma be say ni kunu no I say to kono de na bia first lawyers so by me obede obeba ye man 2nd June wa ma no no say 20th to 21st March and on be surgery so okay
yeah
wa kan je minu mi no say wa nya surgery no ano de share no wa e do 2nd June mu so mara no mo sa de fake mayo ade sa fake de bia no mo de ba o say o ma postpone prostate de no say on be ye no 16th of June and I'm a boy. Now so they be I said a clinic in the Trobres BC. A more than faceless incophobia a family of Ken. And my statement no be a din chassis. So
yeah.
And also you buy your bomb was a montuma. Moboa Ebusha ben any head of family. Tia can we and that just ya tell moto. To know. Now say a nipa and a sign.
Okay.
You're a medical doctor.
No kuna sam na.
Bradinya me. Yeah, kasi one who can physically.
Oh, video bi am hu ye na wo restaurant bi twemu na say.
What na no honya den. Obi a oti restaurant a wo kire di obedi. No honya den.
Mate.
Wo kire di obedi o.
Ma membra gin wrap up mama me.
MPP4 it's a good initiative because we share nsema ekokoso MPP. Almost see be starting from the constituency and our polling station at the Aba. By the time on be maybe
more problem.
They won't even have a party anymore. Nti share omo kasati omo. Say obi mpewu na wo ye wo decision. No see decision nya wo de nim say wo no ana ye. See ni pa ko no mpewu dada. Nti ono mpe say wo ye decision na ebe
solo.
Because solo on was on pese mon sorry ndina mo nan so. Hwe me. When ne kan ye? Wey maintenance ahwe asema ebe boa me na ma ya media. Na media me ya ma de na me hu say opposition is against na opposition yeah against in this me can about MPP.
Okay.
Me the papa because they know you are taking an initiative which is dangerous to their camp.
So
okay. To me they've done the right thing. This in flag bearer. Meaning say Honorable Ken Japan is one of the candidates. There were Brian Champong. Dr. Honorable Dr. Brian Champong, another one, and there were Dr. Bawumian Susu. Meaning say Obimo Besa
Bana. Still.
Honestly, because send okay elections. Look,
I know. I've heard
it. You can about voters are. You nobody has monopoly over any voter. Obi ni monopoly. Me ankasa meti mako mi fi akofa nipa ba se omombra na ombe di mechi. Omo beba. Na wa ba be kasa ma oma nyina tia akwa tia mi aba unchen. Because about voting no. Share it is about the message that you have.
Yes.
Obi beti me nti wo ka se maybe omo jam ko ye na Kennedy Japan so hwehwe ni nipa mfa hwem obeti ma hwehwe ni nipa dia hwem. Na omo aba be ye ne tanfofo na omo na o si ye tanfo no aba be dane ne danfofo see me ma ye elections over and over and who say eba election period woni nipa wo betima aka say we mu ye miami nipa you are just joking. So decision way is the best because senior the various contestants no omu nipa no omu ye wo radio stations no it is not the best. Me who say NDC omu yes ada unless say about election period now omu be yes ada but me who sada way da say mu be sorry instead of say you being united and having a formidable opposition party. No, you are not doing that. You are rather fighting against yourselves. So it is the right decision, and I think they've taken the right decision. Concerning Oforiatta, what the woman has done is the right thing to do. Inti mi kunu yaria na omu pese omu dane ne politics mi ankasa metro krata ama obi anhu se mi kunu yari. Ena yari obi ntro ngunu so say ama ye mi kunu surgery. Don't you know say yankasa ya African society which one trust say miti ye me ya which obi mpacho minti mi mbambi minti mi ye me ya 2 minutes later wuti be sa
okay mera say so in wrapping up, let me tell you that Iran-Israel war, Bank of Ghana is closely monitoring the situation and its potential impact. Dr. Isiama Pandik Noka say remittance inflow has become a critical component of Ghana's FX build-up. First Deputy Governor. OMCs predict fuel prices surge in next pricing window amid global oil pressures. And these are emerging stories. Make us say, Oko Parliament, the two justices are Aka Omo say Veti Omo. They are already in the Parliament House. They are vetting or comments. Just go and watch it on TV3 so that you are abreast with the happenings. You're from a Henry Elud Yankee hero. And then I'll be to media frame. They found that the entire production team, DJ Kobo, Steven, technician on duty, and in Yanoma Omoba with 10-car work, led by Mr. Ayer Franklin Oklu, their boss. Nana Kwame Opoku Obin, the producer, Lois Dobe production assistant, and then of course Sandra and Oni Enko Facebook. Me found that Sesame Fama Robert. Me sorry so Emma. Oh Philly. Edi ejuma abremo. So stick and stay, move no muscle. Onua, we have the best for you. Till we meet again, please do good wherever you find yourself. Henry, I'm out.
Onua 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Yeah,